All right, everybody, welcome to the Make 2018 Your Best Year Ever. I am so excited to be here with you. I'm Abigail Kuhn. I am the owner and founder of iPlanner and Company, and I am a freedom lifestyle business coach for women who are wanting to start their own businesses and be free to be home with their babies and their families, and be able to help their significant other, their spouse, their partner, their roommate, whoever it is that they're sharing expenses with, or maybe it's just them. Maybe you're a single mom and you're trying to make ends meet and have the best life that you can have for your babies and for you. And I am here to help you make that happen. And today we are going to set you up for 2018 so that you can make 2018 your best year ever. So I'm going to take care of a couple of housekeeping things. I want to share my stream live into my group. If you have not joined my group, I have a group on Facebook called Freelance to Full-Time Entrepreneur. And that doesn't mean that you have to be a freelancer. I accept entrepreneurs of all different types. That's just the name of my group. And I actually may be changing it a little bit because I'm coming out with a new, sort of a new program for 2018 called Royal CEO. And what that means is that you are a royal in your business. And so you are important. You're a VIP in your business. And I want you to feel like you are royalty in your business because you are the boss. I've got my Lady Boss cup, my Boss Lady cup, and the bottom of this cup says, I'm not bossy, I am the boss. So my husband got me that cup. So I enjoy drinking my coffee from that cup. In fact, I look for that cup just about every morning. So let me get this live stream into my group and we will get started. Let me make sure that everything's patching up to everywhere that it's supposed to be. If you are here, could you please let me know in the chat box over on coaching.iplannerandcompany.com. That is my webinar website. If you're on YouTube, I may not get those notifications. I'm not sure. Got a lot of different things running here. Let me see if I can get some stuff down. Some things cut down here so that everything runs smoothly. It takes a little bit to run these webinars and make sure that everything is set up correctly. My computer's wanting to run really slow for me. Also, you should have received an email in your inbox from Eventbrite. That includes a link to a workbook that I've created for you to kind of go along with our webinar today. And if you have not downloaded that workbook, I would encourage you to go ahead and go do that, because there's going to be some things that we're going to touch on that you'll want to have that workbook to go through. Cut that out and see if that can move things along a little faster. I apologize for the slow moving computer here. Sometimes when I'm running these webinars and I'm also trying to run Facebook at the same time, it slows things down for some reason. So while this is getting loaded, getting this going here. Apologize. Slow today. I don't know if it's been this slow before. I would like to know what your goals are. I'm going to type this into the chat on YouTube. Or if you have goals already set for 2018. Even if they're just goals for the first quarter, for the first month of 2018, I would like to know if you've already got goals set. This is going to help. I'm going to type it over here. Goals for 2018. Wow, Facebook is really slow. Everything else is going really fast, but Facebook is being really slow. So I may just have to share the video there later, because I don't want to spend too much of our time waiting on Facebook to load. Okay, we're just going to scratch that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue. If you already have your workbook downloaded, I would love to start through that with you. And I think everything else, it looks like Google Hangouts kind of paused me, but everything else is moving along. So, okay, so your goals for 2018. The first thing that I want to go over are the outline for your goals for 2018. A lot of times we set goals and we think, oh, well, this is what I want to get done. Okay, I have this notepad that I keep beside my computer at my desk in my office. I actually just got this from some students, from a student for as a Christmas gift. And I like to keep a running to-do list of what I need to do for that day. So this may be household things, it may be business to-do lists, whatever it is that I need to complete for that day. Yesterday, I felt really good because I got, and you may some of this to your personal life as well as business life. Yesterday, I felt really good because a lot of my to-do list got checked off. And there was just a couple of things that didn't. And that was because I ended up with an awful migraine, which I do that sometimes. And another thing that I keep around my desk in my office is a steno pad that I keep track of everything. Sometimes there is another to-do list inside of this that is strictly business. This steno pad is everything business. I keep notes in here when I do a call with a client or a potential client, even if they don't book services with me. That way I can go back and look at that, and eventually sometimes I go back and contact that person again and talk with them and see how they're doing, and sometimes it turns into a future client relationship, which is always awesome. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just turns into a good business relationship as far as having them as a business friend, and that's fine too. But what we want to talk about today are keeping these to-do lists, whatever they may be. If you're going to use your workbook, if you're going to use your to-do list, if you're going to use your steno pad, whatever it is that you may have. I also have a productivity planner on my website that is free that you can download. And actually, the workbook that I've created for you is exclusive to this workshop. Anyone else is actually going to have to pay for that workbook. It did take some time to create. And so that is going to be a downloadable product that I'm going to be offering for 2018. So congratulations to you. You get it for free. However, okay, so we want to start going over how we're going to plan these goals for 2018. There's something that I always use to think about when I'm setting goals. It's called the word SMART. And you may have heard of this before. It's an acronym. So we start with the first letter. And this is on every sheet of your workbook. And I'm actually going to pull up the workbook and try to screen share so that you can see this, just in case you didn't get it downloaded. Hopefully my computer will allow me to do this. Hopefully. I believe that it's very, very important when you're setting goals that, excuse me, I've been sneezing a lot. I hope I'm not getting cold. I believe that it's very important when you're setting goals that you're setting them to be SMART goals. Not just, oh, well, this is something that I want to complete, but it's not like, I could maybe do it. Let's see. It's not going to let me do it. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, so this is the workbook that, and I hope this is sharing okay. It's called Plan Your Business Like a Royal. like I said, I'm changing up a little bit, and my program's going to be like the Royal CEO, and it's a division of iPlanner and Company with Coach Abigail Kuhn. That would be me. And you have an overview in the front of your workbook that includes every month of the year so that you can see that this is printable, that it may take some ink because of this front cover. I tried to make it so that it wasn't all like that. It has the US holiday listings. This is for marketing purposes, so that when you're planning out your marketing for the year, you have that, and you can kind of plan your marketing, what do you want to call it, marketing strategies around these holidays. These are the US holidays, so if you are not in the US, I do apologize. I am based in the US, and my coaching is primarily done in the US, so these are US holiday listings. I would be happy to get holiday listings for whatever country you may be based out of. And so here is where we're going to start. So we've got goals for January. I want you to come up with 3 basic goals that you want to meet for January. Just 3. I want them to be time specific. Is down here, if you look. On each of these pages, you have a page like this for each month of the year in this workbook. Timely is the last one here, and my T kind of got cut off a little bit. This means that, have you set a specific time constraint to your goal? Do you have a deadline? So goal number 1, this may be, I want to post on my blog 2 times per week, and your deadline to do that, post number 1 needs to be done by Tuesday, post number 2 needs to be done by Thursday. So put time constraints on this. You need to make sure that each of your goals has a deadline, a date and time by which it needs to be done. Then it needs to be specific, meaning you have a very pointed purpose in mind. It's not just a general goal. It's not like, oh, well, I want to write on my blog. Okay, well, be specific. What do you want to write about on your blog? What do you want to write about on social media? Make it specific to your niche. Okay, the next letter that we're going to go over is M. That stands for measurable, meaning you can measure or you can see your progress in increments. So when you're setting these goals, this means that you're able to see your progress through time. You've set those deadlines, you've set specific goals, so you're able to measure the way that your goals are being completed. So as your goals are completed, you're able to measure the progress, how your business grows, the amount of views that you're getting on your blog, the amount of subscribers you're getting on your email list, the amount of likes you've got on your fan page, the amount of interaction you're getting on social media. Those are all measurable things that you can actually see happening behind your goals. The next letter is A, and that stands for attainable, meaning that these are goals that you can actually reach. Okay, so a goal that may not be attainable might be something like, well, I want to make $2 million in my first 14 days of January. Okay, well, it depends on what type of business you have. That might be attainable, depending on what type of business you have. Most of the time, that's not really a logical goal, unless you're going to stay up night and day to reach that goal. So make sure that it's an attainable goal, something that you can actually meet, and something that you're not going to basically kill yourself to meet. Staying up all hours of the night, staying up, 24 hours a day to try to meet this goal. I realize that are probably, stay-at-home moms. Okay, so you have children at home. Make sure that these goals are goals that are attainable while watching your children. I realize that, children, they have needs. They need your attention too. They need to be able to be get your attention. You need to be able to spend time with them. So make sure that when you're setting your goals, you're keeping your family in mind too. I had to kind of learn this the hard way. R stands for relevant. So is your goal relevant to your business or your life? Relevant to your end result? This is something that's very, very important. So if your goal is not something that's relevant to what you're trying to accomplish with your business or, with your life, a lot of people set life goals. So I'm trying to make this a little bit relevant to both personal and business in this sense, because you can apply this acronym to both life and to business. So are your goals relevant to your business? Do they move your business forward and not backwards? Do they accomplish a specific purpose within your business? Are they relevant to your end result? Do they get you where you want to go? Do they make you the money that you want to make? So think about that with your goals when you're setting them. We kind of already went over timely. Have you set a time constraint to your goal? Do you have a deadline? So that's kind of the last thing. You're going to think about all of this, and then you're going to think about a deadline. Okay, so you've set up, you want to post every day on your social media. Okay, what time of day are you going to post? Well, that could all depend on your social media outlet. Have you looked at what time of day is best for you to post? Have you taken a look at the insights on your page? If you don't know how to read those insights, get someone to help teach you how to read those insights, or hire someone to help you manage your social media. So that's kind of a little bit about the goal setting part. So a little bit of homework. Assignment number 1, I want you to set 3 goals. Okay. I'm going to be hosting another workshop in January, and we are going to touch on goals again in January, and we're going to touch on the goals that you set, and I want to hear how they're going, maybe even what goals they were that you set. I want to hear from you throughout the month about how these goals are going, what struggles you're having, how I can help you with those goals and get over those hurdles so that you can reach the goals that you've set. Next part of this is, of course, a marketing plan. This is all part of the goals, because marketing is a goal that we have set for our businesses. You want to set an amount that you would like to make within the month, and then you want to think about your expenses. How much are you putting out for your business? Think about phone and internet. Think about office expenses. Yes, you're working from home, but there's a portion of either your mortgage or your rent that can be deducted from your taxes as expenses. If you don't understand that, you can look up on the government website about that. Then you're going to look at the amount that you need to make to cover those expenses and to be able to make a profit above those expenses. And then at the end of the month, you can write in the actual amount that you made. This right here is a link. It's kind of fun to go and check out National Days calendar. Something that I put on here was an example for January. January 8th is Bubble Bath Day. So if you're a direct sales consultant, maybe you're with Avon or Lemongrass Spa or doTERRA oils, you could run a special. You could have specials on bubble bath. You could have specials on foot soaks or self-care or something like that. Maybe you're a self-care specialist or self-care coach, something like that. So you could encourage your fans to relax. You could offer them a free consult for that day. That's just an example of the type of marketing that you could do with these national days. There's umpteen of them. That's just a word that I use, umpteen of them, on this website that you can take a look at and kind of plan out your calendar. I already did this with my desk calendar and went through the year and kind of wrote down some things that might apply to my business. You can do the same for yours. And that's the reason why I included the link. Below this are a couple of other links. You can use canva.com. This is a free program to create graphics to promote your specials. So you don't have to have any special photo editing software or anything like that. Canva.com, you can do that all right there. I do have the paid version of it just because of running my virtual assistant business. A lot of times I have to have special things like a branding palette or things like that. And I like to store logos and things like that for clients that I have that are monthly clients that I design for all the time. Then make sure that you're sending these specials out to your email list regularly. Make sure that you're sending out emails to your list. I'm guilty of not sending out emails to my list. I've had a list for a while, and I've started sending out a little bit more here. And I'm noticing that people are starting to subscribe because they have not heard from me in a long time. They're going, oh, wait, this isn't relevant to me anymore. I don't want to be on this list. That's fine. You're emailing those specials out to your list that you've created. You've worked hard to get those emails, so use them. And then don't forget to create the coupon codes and then share them with your list. You could share them on social media. You can share them on email, however you want to share those. So that is pretty much it for your workbook. This goes all the way through December. All the way at the end, I wanted to cover this a little bit. The workbook. There is some information about me, who I am, what I do, and my social media links are here. My website link. If you click on my picture, it will take you to a page that it's called about.me, and it's all about me, my work history, and all of that fun stuff. So you can check that out there. Kind of check out about me and what I've done, where I've been, my work experience, and all of that fun stuff. So I am a technology teacher, part-time, as well as being a freedom lifestyle business coach and executive business assistant. So all right, so now we are going to go into the vision board part. If no one has any questions, I'm just going to double check here. Anything coming through? Okay, so now I want to share with you out of the workbook. I want to share with you a little bit about vision boards. First of all, I want to ask if you've ever created or do you know what a vision board is? You're really slow to load. This is something that I've been doing for the past couple of years. I'm actually going to show you mine if I can get them to load. I am a Pinterestaholic. It's my relaxation method at night. I love to go on Pinterest and just look at things and get ideas. There's a lot of awesome stuff on there. Like seriously, check out this brownie mix. You never have to buy a box again, 30 cents. You know, awesome stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's not what we're here for. Okay, I have a lot of different boards on here. Some are group boards and some are not. And just trying to find the right board here. Beforehand, you kind of get to see what I've got here. I even use a Pinterest board with one of my classes. My yearbook class, we have used that. We have a bulletin board that we do up at the school. And we use a Pinterest board to kind of get ideas for that Pinterest or for that bulletin board. Well, I wish these were in alphabetical order. It would make it so much easier. I do have a business Pinterest. This is my personal business one. And I actually have shared boards between my personal and my business. You can do that. And that way I can pin things. A lot of times I'm logged into my personal from my phone or wherever and not my business. Wow. Okay, here. Whoops. Don't want to scroll anymore. Okay, here was my 2017 vision board. And it didn't have a whole lot on it. You can see I had 532 followers for this. You can put anything on these vision boards, okay? What the purpose of a vision board is kind of get you motivated with your business, to kind of give you an idea of where you would like to be. So for 2017, I put these shoes on here. I love those shoes. I was thinking I would like to find a pair of shoes like that for a photo shoot. It hasn't happened yet, but the year isn't over yet. We didn't get to buy a house, but we did get to move into a house from a little apartment. So that did happen this year. I do have a home office. Right now, it's not completely set up because of our move. Things just have not happened as fast as I would like them to happen with my office, but I do have one. So that happened in 2017. I was not able to help my husband get the truck that he wanted, but I think that something similar may happen in 2018. So I'm very excited about the things that are up for 2018. So what I want to go through with you is that, back to the home screen. You can create your own vision board just by using Pinterest. You can also create a vision board in, by doing a bulletin board in your office if you want to do that. I have a bulletin board in my office. I don't have it up on the wall yet. It was up at our old place before we moved, and I had different things on there. Really wasn't vision board stuff, but motivational quotes and things like that I have around my office, and just kind of things to keep you going. Now, with a vision board, you want to think about the things that you would like to have happen in the next year. So if you think about 2018, you want to have maybe a consistent blogging. So that could be something that goes on your vision board. Something that you could use to put on there. Maybe you want to start a blog for 2018. Pin that to your vision board. Put that on your vision board. Create a vision board. What you need to do is you go to, let's see, I want to show you how to do this. Okay, one of the things that I would like to do for 2018 is I would like to be more consistent on social media. So I'm going to pin this. You want to edit this. You can leave what's there if you want, and then just add to it. Then you'll go up here. And you just type in what you want. Then it's going to come up here because I obviously don't have a board that's named that. So we'll just create this. It doesn't have to be secret. Yes, that's the name that I want. And it's been created. And I've started my 2018 vision board. So now I can start pinning different things to that vision board. So what I would like your second homework assignment to be is create a vision board for 2018 on Pinterest. You can actually print out these if you want. Let's see. I'll go back. I believe that you can anyway. Go to boards. Like I said, I absolutely love Pinterest. So I could go in here to this board, just click on the board, and it's going to show me what's in here. If you go up here to these little dots right here, you can hit print. And right now I have mine set to PDF. And right there, it brings up the whole thing, 2018 vision board. And it's not populating the picture right now, but it should. So you can put your vision board on the wall if you want. Or you could go to Pinterest and find these pictures and save them. So I could look at this picture, go like this. Let's see, open image in new tab. Print this out and put it on a vision board. Same thing. I would just go here, hit print. And right there it is. I can just print that out and then be able to put that on my physical vision board in my office and have that to look at throughout the year so that I know this is actually a checklist. So it would be perfect to put on a vision board. Okay, that's your second homework assignment. So we've talked about goals, we've talked about vision boards. I want to talk a little bit about, I have talked a little tiny bit. First homework, oops. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about your marketing goals. This is important for your business, and we have a few minutes left before our time is up for today. I'll talk a little bit about marketing goals. These goals are goals that you're setting, and I'm going to stop the screen sharing to camera. Okay. So when you're doing your marketing for your business, it is important to think about who you're marketing to, your target market, your audience, who you're trying to reach with your marketing. And we're going to probably be doing some other group coaching sessions and things like that in 2018 to go over a little bit more in depth about marketing. Excuse me. It is important to set goals for your marketing. Okay. I have clients that will tell me, okay, I want this many posts to go out per day on this social media channel and this many posts to go out per day on this social media channel. So it's important that you set those goals up so that you know how many people or how many posts that you have going out on what social media channels, what those, what the keywords are that you're looking for, whether that be um, health and wellness, fitness, um, maybe you're into education, some type of education, or technology tools. There's, so many things out there that you can look for. Some tools that I have found very helpful for doing this. One is Post Planner. I have a client that uses Post Planner, which is very, very helpful. Another thing that I found was something with my home screen. And let me see if I can get it up here. Zest. I'm going to show it to you real fast here. It's just called Zest, and it brings up a lot of different tags that you may have been looking for. And like all of these different tags like this: influencer, inspiration, onboarding, viral, video tools, strategy, social. You can look up all different things like that. And it brings up articles that you can actually share to different platforms. And if the platform that you want to share it to isn't on here, you can actually just click on this and grab the link. Let's see. You can post it to a Slack channel. If you use a Trello board, you can do it to there too. You can kind of take a look at how many times it's been clicked on so far to see how post is. Some of these, for instance, this one has been clicked on 65 times. So this one is 101, 115, 116. So different things. This is 193. So some of them have really good 143 there. So it just depends on what you're looking for as to kind of the you can even sort by the number of times a post has been shared. So kind of get your own kind of creativity going with that. You can even look at videos or audio, all of that. So this is a really cool tool. You can find it in the, I believe it is in the Google Chrome web store. And it's really helpful. All you have to do is just click a new tab and it pops up. So I absolutely love it, and I have used it many times to actually post different content to my social media. So that is a very helpful tool that you can use to help get your marketing strategy, social media strategy on target for 2018. If there's certain tags that you look for frequently, that would be very helpful for you to use Zest and get ideas. Then use a social media scheduling tool. Now, Hootsuite has changed a little bit. It is free to a certain extent. They will only allow you to post 30 posts before you have to wait, and then you can batch more posts on there. It's not unlimited anymore. So that's a little bit of a pain. I personally use CinchShare. They allow you to save posts so that you can reuse posts. And then for Twitter, I use, I just lost my train of thought. Social Oomph. I use that so that I can reuse posts. And it's very helpful because I can put a stream of posts in there and just kind of let it go. I can put my blog posts in there and it'll just keep running them every so often. I can set the amount of hours or days or whatever to what I need it to be. So those are all very helpful tools. And again, canva.com, that's very helpful for making graphics. They also have a competitor called Easel. I got a free subscription to that for like 30 days, I believe it is. I'm finding though that they don't have as many templates as what Canva does. Canva has like the email header and all of that kind of stuff. Easel does not. Because I was looking for that to try and do different things last night and they didn't have it. So I went back to Canva. So I really, really like using Canva. And you can do quite a bit depending on how much you want to play around with things. And, if you want to use that even for helping with building out your marketing materials. You can build, you could use photos in there. You can use, so if there are certain photos that you have to use for your marketing, depending on your company, you can download those photos and then use those, upload them into Canva to use. So that's very helpful. So I just want to find out if there are any questions. And then we are going to go ahead and close down for today. I realize that the next week is Christmas, and I hope that everyone is going to have a wonderful Christmas. And yours is coming up the week after that. I can't believe it's almost 2018. It seems like this year has just flown. I know that my business has grown by leaps and bounds this year, and I'm super, super, super excited about what's going to happen in 2018. I can't wait. And I want you to be a part of it. I would love if you could sign up for the Royal CEO and get notifications of when we're going to be having workshops and all of that fun stuff. I'm going to have coaching packages coming out in 2018, 2017. Oh my goodness. It's almost over. So, but the coaching packages, I'm going to have different levels of that you can get to help you virtual assistants, but for direct sales consultants and others as well. So I'm really, really excited about all of that. So, okay. I don't see any questions, so I am going to go ahead and log off for today. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. You can reach me through my Facebook page at facebook.com/iplannerandcompany.com. Oops, sorry, leave off the .com. So it's just facebook.com/iplannerandcompany. Put that in the comments. Over here, it's on the comments of the live chat on YouTube. You can come over there and check that out, and I will also put it in the description of this video. You can contact me there and let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to join our group. I'm going to put the link to that as well. That one's not coming up as a link. Okay. Well, it may. Okay. All right. So we are done for today. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and blessed New Year. I will see you soon. Bye.